Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to sign into myOn from home. This year, the school district has done something different when signing into myOn or to other applications. We are now having to sign in to myOn through something called Clever. Now, to sign into Clever, we've taught the children, the students, to go through Google Chrome. So from your desktop computer, you are going to need to click on your Google Chrome account and we're going to sign in. It's actually very simple. So if you do not have Google Chrome on your desktop, which most computers do nowadays, but if you don't, simply go to the internet and type in download Google Chrome, and it's a very simple procedure. You just click on download and allow it to download, and then this will automatically appear. And sometimes it appears here in the top or sometimes in the bottom right here. So you can see mine here at the top. So I'm going to click on it and it's going to automatically open. Okay, once you're on your Google account, um, it's sometimes going to give you a little window that says sign into Google. If it doesn't, like mine doesn't, then you look to the right hand side and sometimes it asks you to sign in right about here. But if it doesn't, like it doesn't in mine, then you just come right here at the very top and you'll see a little person. You click on that little person and it's going to give you this window. On this window, if somebody were to have been signed in, like maybe your parents or your brother, someone else, then what you would do is you would switch person. But since no one is signed in, I can simply sign in. Know that you can actually add more than one person on the Google account. I know I'm not too sure if there's a limit, but I know it's more than 4, maybe 5 or more, but I've had up to 5 people on my account. Anyhow, so we're going to sign in to your Chrome. So click on sign in. Once you're here, it's going to ask you to enter your email. Now, all the students at Weslaco ISD, their iStation username is part of their email. So I'm going to type in my son's iStation username. To make it into an email, I'm going to simply add at wisd.us, and a very friendly reminder to all my little ones. The way we type in at is by simply clicking shift, pressing down shift and the number 2. Okay, so now we have our email. I'm going to click next. And it's going to ask you for your password. Now your password is your iStation password. So I'm going to add that to my son's account. And lucky for me, it's going to come out as dots. We want to keep that confidential. And so we wait a few seconds and it's going to ask me if I want to link data. And the answer to that is yes, link data. So you're going to click on link data. And the reason we want to link data is because we want our bookmarks and settings to follow us. And so you're going to have to click on OK, got it before it starts to download. Wait a few seconds. And if you notice right here, the bookmarks have appeared. My son only has 2 bookmarks at this point. Let me click this yellow bar out by clicking this X. And so there you have his bookmarks. So myOn is inside of Clever. So let's click on Clever. And by the way, if you notice, the little tab that had a person before now says my son's name. Once you're here, you just click on the bar and it's going to open up Clever. Clever doesn't only have myOn, it does have other applications that the school wants the students to use. Today we're wanting you to use myOn because we do have a little challenge going on sometimes. And now my son can read his little heart out. Another thing I want to tell you now that I'm with my son's account open, if you have an smart device like an iPad or a Samsung tablet, any smart tablet, it's now you can link a user to your myOn app, but it's going to need the PIN number that you can only get from your account. Now, if I click here, it's going to give you my son's unique PIN number. So I'm not going to click on it. But if your son or daughter does have a little iPad or any type of smart tablet, and you are able to purchase, which is free, the myOn app, it's going to ask you for a password. The username is the same as iStation, but the password is the little PIN number that is given to you from this little window here. So simply click here and it'll give you your PIN number. Okay, so now you know how to log in to your Clever account to read myOn. Now let me show you how to log out of your Google account. Now you're going to want to log out of a Google account, especially if you're in a public place. If you are in, let's say, the public library and you have logged in to your Google account to read myOn on Clever, then you're going to need to learn how to log out as well. So I'm gonna X out of this page right here. So I'm gonna come to the little tab and exit out. Once I'm here, I'm gonna you notice that it does say Noah up here. All you have to do to log out of your Google account is click on your tab with your son or daughter's name or your name. And notice right here, you see my little son's dog. You're going to click switch person. Once you're here, by the way, you see here it says add person. But today, right now, we're not adding. We're actually wanting to delete a person. So if I come here to my son's little puppy, you'll notice that there's 3 little dots that appear when I'm hovering above it. Click on those dots and then just click on remove this person. And it's going to ask you if I'm sure, and yes, I am. And so that is how you log in and log out of Chrome so that you can read some myOn. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, just call the library.